All right, thanks very much for coming to the GTM, and welcome to anybody who's watching on the live stream right now. This is something new to the team, so hopefully it works out well tonight. So the agenda for tonight, first we're going to start out with the live stream, and then we'll go back into the normal general team meeting where we do team updates, division updates, go into a little bit more detail. There are 91 days until FSGP and 258 until WSC, so we clearly have a lot of work to do. The first pretty exciting announcement is about race crew. So for the past several weeks, we've been doing an extensive application and interview process to select the race crew that's going to WSC this next fall. And we made our first cut. So we have our first little group here, and over the next several weeks, we'll be doing another race crew selection process where we do a second round picks. And eventually, we're hoping to end up with somewhere between 15 and 20 students who will go on the race with us in October. So an update on vehicle construction. We are at the very beginning of our vehicle construction phase, for those of you who haven't been following along too much. And molds are something that we're supposed to get back from GM this week, hopefully bearing not too much snow. I'm sure many of you have heard about the 17 inches we're supposed to get on Wednesday. So if that doesn't come, we should be all on track to get molds this week. And after we get those back, we're going to start doing full layups, probably in our old workspace. I'll talk a little bit more about workspaces later. We're also doing plug body work at Alternative Auto. That's been ongoing for a while, but we'll keep doing that as we get the last plugs in, which are coming from Advanced Pattern Works down in St. Louis. So we have one more trip down to Advanced Pattern Works, and hopefully nothing goes wrong on this trip. And we can get everything safely and get all the people and all the plugs back. Good timing. So that's where we are for vehicle construction at the moment. So I mentioned the workspace. This is a pretty big upheaval for those people who don't know much about the team's history. The team has been doing vehicle construction and pretty much everything that we have to do to make this project happen in a workspace in Ypsilanti for the past 10 or 20 years. The workspace has changed a little bit over that time, but we've mostly had it look like this. Very crammed with everything that the team owns, everything we've collected over 20 years, and all of the work that we do at any given time. So the big change is that for the first time, they're actually making a space for us on campus, which is pretty cool. It means that we won't have to do the 20-minute drive every time we want to do something on Solar Car anymore. This is just a map from the route that we usually take to go from Ann Arbor to Ypsilanti and back. That's a lot of time wasted, so we're going to have all that time back, which will be awesome. This is a photo of the new space. I'm sure that most all of you haven't seen it yet because it just barely opened. But in this photo, the far corner there is, I wish I had a dot to show exactly where we are now, but we're basically on the other side of several walls over there. So the team is going to be moving into that far end of the workspace when it's open. And we actually now have, what do we have in there, Santosh? A bike road or something to get us started. So in the next several weeks, we'll be doing a lot of, sorry. Over the next several weeks, we'll be doing a lot of moving into this space, and Chris will go more into detail on that later. But that'll take a lot of hands, so be prepared to be called to go to the workspace at strange times. So one last note on that, I wanted to show a CAD image that Aaron made of what the workspace we're hoping is going to look like. So you can see storage space for several cars, mock-upper, and plenty of room. This will be after we condense, so we'll go into more detail on exactly what we're going to do, but it'll probably be, we'll move everything we own over from the workspace and then slowly start to condense it down, get rid of stuff we don't need, stuff we don't know what it does anymore, and eventually end up in a space like this. So that's the plan. And then I'll pass it on to Chris with some business updates.
All right, so I've mentioned at a few past GTMs about what we're trying to do with our online presence, but to anyone who is tuning in tonight from live stream, I will go briefly over that. So we are doing daily updates to the blog during the week, and those are varying from all aspects of the project. That is something that we're also having with pictures and some small videos. Tomorrow for the blog, there'll be Trivia Tuesday, so we'll post a trivia question. The winner to that will win a free t-shirt, courtesy of the team. And there will be video updates on Friday. In addition, we've launched a new website, and the main component of that website is that it's easier for the community to generate new content. For that, we can start out by going to a demo on how to properly do a blog post or blog comment, logging in with your Facebook or Twitter, MySpace accounts. So let's pull that up now. So we can first go to this blog post about the workspace and say we want to make a comment for it. We will scroll down to the bottom to click Add New Comment. And you can see there that there are many different programs that we can use to log in with from Facebook, Twitter, MySpace. I believe there's about 6 altogether. So we'll log in with our Facebook account. Click there. And you will have to authorize Facebook to access your account. So let's just see, it's loading right now. So now we have granted Facebook permission, and now we can comment whatever we like. So this prevents you from having to register with our website. Now you can just make it a little easier because you can log in with any type of program. So that's the first demo. Going back to the slides. We're also going to offer richer content. So there's a better photo viewer on the website. There's going to be information about the car and about the team. There's currently information about that, but we'll be uploading richer content, more interactive diagrams for the car and about the team. And we'll also be having an online store, and that should be launching within the next few weeks. Continuing on. The live stream chats. Chats will begin at 6:45, as we'll be moderating what's going on with the chat. People can field questions, and then we'll go live at 7:10. We'll have high-level updates for the live stream, followed by question and answer. And we hope that if live stream receives positive feedback, to have it at testing events, to do live streaming of WSC during mock races, things like that. And let me now do a second demo, which is showing you how to access the live stream, and specifically the chat bar for the live stream. So if we go to our website, and we go to the most recent blog post about the live stream, you'll see an embedded video with the current live stream right now. And there's no chat bar. So you have to either go to our Facebook page, which has an embedded live stream tab in that, or you can go to our live stream page, which we'll go to now by clicking on the link at the base of the embedded video. Which then pulls it up. And there's the embedded video again, and as you see on the right-hand side, there is the click to log into chat. You can click there. Once you are logged in, and you have to allow it through Facebook, you can field any questions you'd like, and then we'll follow it. We'll take the best ones and have them be presented in the question and answer section. So, that is the general overview as to what's going on with live stream, what we're trying to do on the media side of things, and now we will open it up for questions. So Kathy will moderate that section. Yep.
Okay, so the first question is for Rachel. Can you explain what plugs and molds are?
Sure. So plugs and molds are the first part of the car, basically. You have to start with the car by building a plug, which is in the shape of the car. It's sort of like the male part, and then the female part is the mold, which comes from that. And in the mold, you build the actual car out of carbon fiber and all the materials you use.
Okay, the next one is for Chris. What can we buy from the online store?
So the store will have many things in the next few months, but starting out, we'll be selling t-shirts ranging in size from small to extra large. We'll increase the amount of products we have to picture frames. We'll have maybe some plaques to sell that will have either solar cells on them or previous machine parts. We'll also be selling some other apparel at a later date. But for now, we're just focusing on t-shirts.
The next question is also for Chris. What is the address of the website, and what should I do if I have questions that aren't answered on the website?
So the website is www.umsolar.com. Any questions that you might have, you could definitely ask them during our next live stream next week, or you could send them to solarcar@umich.edu for further questions, and we'll get back to you.
And we have one final question. What time is the trivia question posted? And it's posted at 7 a.m.
All right, then I think we are good here. Thanks very much for tuning in, and we'll get back to our regularly scheduled programming here in Ann Arbor.